Hello, welcome to ChalkWild. I'm Michael, your instructor, and I'll be teaching you how to draw things on your ChalkWild Erasable backpack. But first, before we do anything, we have to prep our markers, so let's get to that. Okay, so these are our liquid chalk markers. Now what you want to do is go ahead and take these out of the box. And if you notice, when you open them up, there's no ink on the tip. Actually, they're very just dry. Take a look, see? Dry as a bone. Nothing. So what you need to do is actually prep them. The first thing you want to do is store these things vertically. And then, give it a good shake. That'll be enough there. Pop off the cap. And on a piece of cardboard or a scrap piece of paper, just go ahead and give it a couple presses to release the ink. And then, do a couple lines just to make sure everything's flowing. Alright? Next you want to do that to the rest of your markers. You want to do this and it's just so the ink is flowing and you don't make a big mess. See right there's a lot more coming out. You just make sure you have even lines. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and start with our first lesson, how to draw dinosaurs. So not only will we need our markers, but we're also going to need some wet wipes. So just to use as an eraser. We start off with two circles, one big, one small. We're going to use a wet wipe to get rid of that line that's in the middle of that little circle. And then we're going to make some feet. We're using these kind of gumdrop shapes. Right here. Okay, then you make the tail. And you can use your wet wipe again to get rid of those lines you don't need. Then with these little teardrop shapes, you're going to make the little plates on the stegosaurs. There you go. Then you can go ahead and make some dots, well, spots actually. And then little spikes on the end of his tail. Then go ahead and make some toenails. Then we're going to make his eyes, little nostrils, and a big old smile. So you can go ahead and color in some of the places you want. I'm going to color in these plates up here. And then right now I've got the initial drawing down, so I'm going to draw a background, some mountains, grass, make some flowers. Use different color flowers too. And clean up a little bit, make a sun, make some clouds. And there we go. And there we go, we got a little happy stegosaur and a field of flowers. And the next one, we're going to do a triceratops. Now we're going to start off with this kind of peanut shape for the head. And then we're going to draw in the gumdrops for the legs and tail. Take away the lines we don't need. Use a white to make these little horns. And then make the eyes on either side of the horns. Now triceratops have a little beak, so you want to give them a little beak and a smile. Put some little horns on around its crest. There. Put some toenails. And I'm going to put some stripes on them. Give them yellow stripes. And some yellow spots. And then again, draw some mountains in the background. Draw some grass. Clouds. And there's our triceratops. For our third dinosaur, we're going to go with a brontosaurus. And we're going to need a very big circle because they got really bulbous bodies. And this kind of squash shape. And then we're going to put a tail right there. Put in the legs. Take our wet wipe and just go ahead and get rid of the lines we don't need. Then we'll put a circle on top there. And get rid of that line we don't need. Okay. Then you're going to put a little belly right there. I'm going to use yellow. And give him some stripes. And put some spots in there too. Toenails. And put two eyes. And I'm going to put little two arcs over those eyes so that Looks like they're kind of popping out, so they're not just floating out in the middle air. Alright, nostrils, and a smiley face. And then again, put a background, put some tall trees, because they like eating from tall trees. It's got tall necks. And sun. And clouds. And there's our brontosaurus. Last and certainly not least is the king of the dinosaurs himself. So we're going to start with a square with this one, and then we're going to draw a kind of a beanbag shape. Then we're going to draw this shape that's kind of going to look like a smashed kind of 8, you know, where the bottom's a little weird, and put in the tail. Then we're going to put 2 little bumps on here, some nostrils, and make 2 arms like that. And erase the lines we don't need. Now I want to add a little bit of line right here because they have a jaw. Then we're going to add some little details to show his knees. Right there. And use an eye right there and make him smile. Give him a little tooth right there because he's got sharp teeth. Give him his little claws. Little toenails right there. Now I'm going to give him orange stripes. Make this tiger stripe kind of. And I'm going to give him... Oh, yeah, there. I'm going to give him a yellow belly. There you go. And right here, I'm just going to add some grass, trees. I'm add a mountain background. I'm actually going to add a volcano in the background. Spewing lava. And some smoke coming there. And there we got our terrible little T-Rex. And now that you know how to draw these guys, you can actually put them together in one scene on your backpack. Make it look like something like this. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. More importantly, I hope you had fun. Hit that like button if you enjoyed today's lesson, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Okay, bye for now.